beautiful people of the world. Just felt like having a little Disney moment there. I digress. Hello, this is Danita, D. Antoinette Shine, coming to you with a new vlog. I hope you are doing fabulastically awesome-tastic today. Yes, I hope this message finds you well or getting well, because it's in your mental. What you focus on, the things that you think about, affects what you attract. So if you are heading down a negative Nancy path, let's turn it around to a positive Patty, alright? Get that positive thinking going and be alright. You're gonna be alright. Okay, sorry. Anyways, that is not our topic for today. Our topic for today is forgiveness. Yes, we all face it, but we don't all embrace it, alright? But I do want to encourage you on the latter. I know it's much easier said than done. In fact, I am experiencing it right now as we speak. But what's helping me is remembering that it may not be easy, but it is worth it, because the benefits far outweigh the negatives. Okay? Speaking of which, there are a few things that happen when we choose not to forgive. Okay? Let's just take a little run through, shall we? Number one, you can't have both peace and anger at the same time. Okay? You're going to have a trade-off at some point in time. You may not be able to decipher within yourself, but think about when someone you know has been angry at someone else. They can be happy, cackling, hee, kiki with you. Let that person come in, and all of a sudden their whole demeanor changes. Like, they're a whole different person. Like, how you go from all happy into you don't want to go from this to this. Like, it's not cool. So in that moment, where's their peace? Not there. It's replaced with anger. And what does that anger do? Nothing good for them. So it's better to have peace than anger. But you can't have the two coincide. In fact, when that anger does come, it can bring along number two, which is that spilling into other relationships. There aren't many people who can fully separate their anger, frustration, aggravation with one individual from others, especially in the moment. So when you are straight on face with that unforgiveness, those around you, all those around you, probably will experience the brunt of that unforgiveness. And if you continue to stay unforgiving, you will continue to essentially mistreat those people who are closest to you, because they didn't do it. They didn't have nothing to do with it. They didn't offend you. They're there to love you. You going cray-cray. They don't know what's going on. They may not stay. I'm just saying. You can think of unforgiveness as a seed. If that seed is planted and you don't address it and uproot it in all of its roots, that seed is going to stay and it's going to grow, and eventually the fruit will show. Oh, I'm just being a poet today. Oh, y'all don't see me. Y'all don't see me. Okay, I digress. Number three. This one to me is the most important, and it is when you harbor unforgiveness towards a person, you give that person power in your life. Like in number one, you can't have both peace and anger. So in essence, in you keeping unforgiveness towards someone, you're allowing them to have your peace. Peace is a gift. You decide whether you keep your peace or if you give it away. If you don't have your peace, you let it go. No one can take your peace. You have to give it. So keep your peace. Along with your peace, you give up joy. Sometimes you allow confusion to overtake you. There are a lot of other things that come with unforgiveness. But one thing that they all have in common is that none of them are good for you. Because unforgiveness, there's nothing positive that comes from unforgiveness. Unforgiveness has a lot of things that can be attached to it. So when you harbor unforgiveness, you harbor all those things, those fruit, as I spoke of earlier. They will show up in your life when you harbor unforgiveness. So what's best for you is to let go of that unforgiveness. Let go of all those other negatives. Keep your peace, keep your joy, invite love back in your life by forgiving and letting go of those things. Again, no, not easy, but totally worth it. So, how do we forgive? I'll be back with that in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Talk to you then. And if no one's told you today, I love you. Most importantly, God loves you. Much love and many blessings. I hope this message finds you well. In fact, how are you? Really? It's great. Or not. Depending on what you said. You need to find that balance. And you know, it's not healthy either. Your blood pressure starts boiling, your face starts crinkling, you start looking old early. You know, all that's not necessary. You distance yourself from them. They're not even there to get it. So all this unforgiveness, anger, this melting pot of confusion and unforgiveness, all that, you're gonna cycle it on over to those who have nothing to do with it, who don't deserve it, who may not even want to put up with it. That trade-off is pretty steep, so you may want to choose wisely. Just saying. And yeah, it's gonna be great.